DCW, DCW, DCW.
Let's start this again, shall we? Welcome to DCW Blast Part 2nd. How is everybody today? Hope you're all doing well. It has been crazy, as everyone knows, but let's get moving, shall we? The world will not remain completely crazy for long, hopefully. But DCW is underway. We're going to start off with Blast, and then we're going to do Attitude after, so be prepared. We are in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. Not my nation's capital, but that's beside the point, right? All right, so here we go, baby. First up, we have a tag team match between the Money and Paper and the Pack. So we'll have to see how this goes right off the bat. The Pack have had a pretty good run. They lost last week, but in general have done very well. Money and Paper are kind of the odd team out at the moment. They haven't really had a chance to do much lately. So this will be kind of their first real match together in a while, I believe. Trip was doing a lot of solo matches over the last little bit. Hello, Kurt. So it'll be interesting to see where these four get to in this matchup and kind of where everything will land. As I said, I think the Pack have been on a bit of a roll. Certainly they want to get a shot at the tag champions again. So don't be surprised if they're competing for that title. God, that sound is low on the music. I think I tried to turn this up and it's still pretty low. Okay, I might have to actually set this a little higher next time. But here comes Money and Paper.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 522 pounds, the Devil and Magical One, Money Incorporated.
It is Trip and Astonis representing here. These two gentlemen, I'm sure, would love to get a win over the Pack, as the Pack have, as I said, been on a bit of a roll, and certainly Money and Paper would love nothing better than to get a big win here and kind of make amends for what has been sort of a middling career so far. I will say, if you're noticing some staggering or slight slowdown in the video, unfortunately the game was a little janky at points during this recording session, so hopefully it stops, but it will be a little slow at points in this match, I think, specifically. So it does eventually kind of even out, but it does act a little weird for a bit. Here we go. Here comes the big man and Corbin. It's Jax Force Walker and Corbin, the Pack.
At a combined weight of 772 pounds, Jack Walker and Alpha Wolf.
Kurt,
the Wolf Pack.
you'll be happy to know you and Dave are in singles action tonight against the D&D Originals. And you're going to get some revenge because you get to face Chris. I don't know if it's revenge. I mean, you could lose, I guess. But... And Dave will take on Anthony. All right. The pack ready to roar. Two gentlemen, like I said, on a pretty good roll so far. Any day I can beat on Chris is a good day. That's right. That's right. All right, it's going to be Trip and Jax Forest Walkers. Oh, starting off? Nope. Okay, that was weird. I forgot about this little weirdness. First time I've ever seen this where the two want to both start and the one kind of pushes the other back. But there you go. All right, it's Trip versus Jax. Kick off. Overhand strike. A couple of good combinations there by the big Minotaur himself. Waiting and just levels the boom onto Trip with a hard punch. And then a suplex to go along with it. Now laying in hard, solid, repeated strikes onto the forehead of Trip. But he lives up to his name and trips Jax immediately. Coming back though, strike after strike, and now catches him with that underhook suplex, which I know is not called that, but fisherman suplex, is that it? Oh, thank you. Trip actually fires back, able to gain a little momentum, able to tag in his partner, probably a good job. Now it's Astonis facing Jax. We always go on and on and on about the fact that Jax is such a big guy, you gotta take him down, gotta chop his feet off, not literally, and just make it hard for him to gain any advantage. But so far in this match, he's been able to hold sway and continue to put pressure onto both members of Money and Paper. Whoa! And then Astonis makes a inhuman leap to catch Jax in the forehead somehow. A little bit of game glitchiness. Turns him over. Picks him up. Drop kick to the chest. I think normally that probably would be a drop kick to the face of most competitors, but for Jax and his height, that is not happening. Astonis in trouble. Stomps to the back. Takes his hand, smashes it into the ground. Now tags in Corbin. Corbin with an opportunity to finish this off. But Astonis fires back almost immediately after that. And now tags in his partner. Wise idea. Trip comes in and levels the boom onto Corbin. Yeah, it's a drop kick to the belly button. Yeah, exactly. Oh, however, Corbin's got him up. He's got him up and then just sort of turns him over and dumps him. It looked like he was going to do a power bomb, like a jackknife power bomb, but did not. Ooh. Corbin right back at him. So now, working away, trying to get Corbin in under control. Again, Trip and Astonis have been tagging in quite well. And now, from the second rope, combination move there, catches Corbin. Corbin has been in trouble ever since he stepped into the ring, basically. Astonis working away on the midsection, stepping, stomping. Now he works on his arms, stretching, and doing that move they love to do, where they stretch that arm all the way around. Corbin finally fires up and is able to do a bridging suplex, which catches Astonis. He now needs to tag out. He needs to get Jax back into this fight. Throwing Astonis to his corner is a good idea. This is the opportune moment, and he does. Tag in the big man. Both of them are in, and they get ready, and they double elbow onto Astonis. But Astonis again does that leap up, catching the Minotaur in the upper chest area, I guess, in a move that still seems incredibly unrealistic. Just gonna say, oh, axe handle dropped onto the Minotaur. Jax firing himself up, but he's getting choked out, and then Tripp comes in with a low blow, almost. Would have been on anybody else. Throws Jax into the corner. Oh, but catches an elbow as he comes in. Thrown to the opposite corner. Jax tags in. They finally are moving a little bit quicker. Strike to the suplex. Or suplex. It's a suplex. Strike to the rib area. And then dumps him out with a clothesline. Knocks him out over the apron to the floor. Following Corbin out. Wrong Austin character there. Takes him, throws him back into the ring, or at least on the edge of the apron, pulls him out, and then just rails against him on the apron there. Tripp now, working away on Corbin. Has him set up. Gets him in what looks to be, again, that sort of toss-off powerbomb type move. Not really sure the name of it. Now he drags him back towards his corner. Good move. Turns him over. Solar plexus. Thank you. Thank you. That is correct. That was the word I was looking for instead of saying suplex. Oh. Hi, welcome, Dave. Kick to the back. Tripp. Throws him into, the corner, but then a jawbreaker by Corbin, followed by a big drop kick, sends Tripp to the floor, to the mat. Waiting for him to get to his feet. Corbin closes in, grabs the arm, twists it, and then, does a very complex DDT maneuver. I don't know if it has more pain, but it definitely looks more awkward. And a cover. 1, 2. Yep, and you get Anthony, Dave, by the way. I believe that's how it's working. I'm pretty sure that's how it's working. I could be wrong on that, Dave. I definitely know that Kurt fights Chris. I could be wrong on you fighting Anthony, but we'll see. Oh, thrown over. Jax now working away on Tripp again and again now. Strikes after strike after strike. Kick to the midsection. Now he's got him with a grip on the shoulder. Oh! Tripp tripping again. Now throws in another punch and then catches him. And it's a bit of a backbreaker. And now he drags him towards the middle. He's going to try and go for the pit. Comes in. Big, heavy fist. Knocks Jax out. Jax is down. Tripp needs to take advantage of this right now. Instead, he tries to pick up Jax. Big mistake. Oh, but Jax runs into Tripp after a reversal. Not quite fully geared up to fight that one. Tripp picks him up again. Not a good idea. You don't want to put Jax back on his feet. I don't quite know why they keep trying to do that. Big strike. Catches Tripp. Tripp trying to tag out. Caught again, and Jax plants him, goes for the pin. Probably too close to Astonis. Yes. I don't even think the referee got in a kick. Or got in a count. Jax going outside briefly. Waiting on Tripp. Stomps on his stomach. Picks him up. Kick to the midsection. And then just bowls him over with a clothesline. Stands him back up again. Another strike. Jax takes him, breaks him on his knee. Jax seems to be slowly winding himself in this process of hammering on Tripp. Now he's got him up. Oh my goodness gracious. Pile driver catches Tripp, and he's a bloody mess. Elbow to the forehead, and another. And another. Oh my goodness. A pile driver cutting him open. That's quite impressive. Jax just tags in Corbin. Astonis now in. Kind of sloppy to allow Tripp to get away, but there you go. Corbin. Well, I thought Astonis was going to connect with a suplex, but does not. Or not a suplex, a drop kick, but does not. Corbin turns him over. Bouncing off the ropes, comes in and catches him in the head. Astonis is on his own. His partner is out. This is a good opportunity. Whoa! Strength maneuver there by Corbin. Picks up Astonis and literally just swings him over one-handed. Tries to go for the pin. Only a one, though. Yeah, they do a lot of missing, especially I've noticed Astonis for this. Corbin comes in. High forearm and another. Gets Astonis woozy. He's got him up. It's a dragon suplex drop. I don't know what you would call that, actually, to be honest with you. Corbin pointing at a dazed Astonis. He comes in. Oh, he tried to go for that drop. I can't remember that move. I don't know, but basically the cartwheel kick, but backfires, but he's able to tag in Jax. Astonis, however, is able to recover and clotheslines Jax, knocking him into the bottom of the ring post. But out comes Jax, fired up now. Astonis, however, does get the better of him again. Throws him in the opposite corner. Closing in. Probably would have tagged out there, but got caught out by Jax, who then tosses Astonis to the other corner. Oh, but a boot. And then a reverse, another reverse, and a big chop. And now a big strike. And another. Astonis is reeling. Reverse tornado DDT. Thank you. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. Oh, I thought he had him. I thought it was all going to be down to Corbin, but nope. Jax is waiting for him to get to his feet and then just gores the life out of him. And now he's going for that pin again. Corbin is right there. Will he get there in 2, 3? No, he doesn't. I don't quite know what Tripp was trying to do there, but that failed miserably. So with one mighty gore, the big Minotaur takes out Astonis, and Tripp, trying to break up the move, basically delays too long. I don't know whether it was because Tripp was still dazed from the punishment he took from that pile driver. I don't know. Yeah, that was quite the mess up. I agree.
Here are your winners, Jack Walker and Alpha Wolf. The
A pack
Wolf Pack
have a big win and are looking ready and willing to take on the champs at some point down the road. You've got to say they've got to be getting closer to an opportunity. They are definitely a very dangerous team. Money and Paper looked like they might have a shot, but it didn't work out for them. All right, next up. Yeah, exactly. Corbin was like, I will stop. Well, maybe I don't have to. All right, next up, it's the Walking Wounded versus Shadow Fox, as Austin, still in rough shape after his misadventures with Webby, take on Astonis and Professor Fox, and he's accompanied by the one who questioned his abilities, the Brawler. We'll have to see how this turns out. So for those of you that don't know, Austin's got a bandage on his forehead, and he's wearing a bandaged up shoulder. I've just made it black and put the D&D Originals logo on it to kind of blend in. But this is signs of his injury from earlier this month. All right, here we go. Or I guess last month. Here we go. Here comes the D&D Originals. This is the first time I believe Austin and the Brawler have teamed up in quite some time.
on the way to the
D&D Originals making their way in. Be interested to see how these two work together after last week's little fracas. They are definitely a solid unit normally, but there was some suspicions that things were not all well last week. So, of course, it was the Brawler who suggested to Austin to challenge Webby in a Hell in a Cell match. So we'll have to see whether or not that plays into anything or not. That was interesting. I think they just switched sides randomly. Here comes Shadow Fox.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 527 pounds, Shay and the Professor Fox, the Thrill Seekers.
Yes, that's right, Dave. I noticed the Brawler is not wearing any colors. This is true. He is not wearing the normal D&D original colors. Last week came to the ring with his own music and not the D&D original entrance. So, again, it does beg the question as to what exactly is going on in his mind now. Speaking of tag teams, I wonder if FTR will sneak some potatoes versus the Young Yucks. Oh boy. Well, you'll be happy to know, Kurt, they were in action tonight against the Butcher and the Blade on the AEW Dynamite. Just FYI. Alright, here we go. Oh, loads of misses there on the Brawler's part. Oh, Astonis coming in with some big punches. So this is a Texas Tornado match. There is no tagging in and out. This is just a confrontation between these four gentlemen. A lot of history between Avalos, the Brawler, and Austin, so certainly not a lot of love lost between these competitors. Professor Fox is probably the one who doesn't have this history, but certainly he has been introduced to it. Austin, of course, injured as he is, you must be wondering how he'll kind of live up to this. His pounding that he took at the hands of Webby. Certainly Webby was worse for wear last week. Neither competitor got into a match last week in part because of that. But I would argue he was in way better shape than Austin, who was basically taken pillar to post in that match at Redemption. Being pinned 5 times and, well, let's just say rather politely, destroyed out on the cement in the arena there. Right. So Fox takes Austin out. Austin seems to have injured his back and is grabbing for it while Avalos is waiting to hit him. Oh, I thought the Brawler was going to get him. Oh, Avalos misses. And here we go again. Kicks coming in. Here we go. Oh, big DDT by Avalos. Punches by Austin, trying to finally strike back against Professor Fox. Working away on the Brawler. Avalos is winning that fight, it appears. Although a bit of a reversal there by the Brawler might mean better things. Clothesline against Avalos. Remember last week, the Brawler lost to Logan in his match. Something I'm sure the Brawler doesn't want to be reminded of. And, oh, they collide in the center of the ring. Meanwhile, Austin has been thrown in by Fox. Fox takes him, picks him up, smashes him into the apron, and now gets back in. It's kind of a 2-on-1 at this point. Avalos and Fox, this is like their second or third time fighting one of these kind of matches, so they are very familiar with this kind of Texas style tornado match. Big strike from Avalos. Another one by Fox, but reversed by Austin. Austin now psyching himself up, trying to get himself rallied. Comes in on Professor Fox. Brawler now down. Avalos standing tall. Clothesline after clothesline, then a miss there. Austin. Okay, maybe it was this match where we've had the slightly wonkiness. Yeah, I'm sure he would constantly remind me. Oh! Comes in with a big fist. Superman punch style. Meanwhile, Avalos takes the Brawler out. And now it's a question of Austin going for the pin. 1, 2. Ooh, Avalos snuck in to try and put a stop to it. But Professor Fox able to get out on his own. Turned over. Brawler now happy to take out Avalos on the outside. Fox now being thrown up and over. Backdrop. Punches raining down from Austin. Ooh. However, outside the ring, it is not going well for Avalos. The Brawler is taking him to school. Misses on that punch, though. That gave Avalos the opportunity to fire back. He's grabbed the Brawler, looking to smash him into the ring steps, and does. And Brawler's down. Meanwhile, in the ring, Professor Fox tries to go for an armbar. So Austin is getting kicked, and the Brawler ignores his partner's lead threat. I mean, that is not untrue. However, Austin now taking control of this match against Professor Fox. Meanwhile, the Brawler and Avalos continue to fight on the outside. Oh, Austin coming out now to face Avalos, who is trying to pick up the Brawler. Might have been a mistake. Thrown over, picked up, and thrown over by Austin. Now Fox and Austin come back in. A big clothesline catches Fox. Avalos throws the Brawler back into the ring. Follows it in while Austin's dragging Fox around. Knee to the midsection. Followed up by a twist of fate. And now Fox trips Austin. It's now a 2-on-1 as the Brawler tries to recover. Oh! However, he's got him up. And it's the crucifix pile driver, but not enough to get the pin. Fox able to get out somehow. Brawler beating up on Avalos in the other corner, though. Pinning attempt by Austin. 1, 2, 3. Wow. He might be injured. He might be not at his best, but the former champion is able to get the victory, taking out Professor Fox in that moment, while Brawler had actually knocked down Avalos, and Avalos was unable to put a stop to anything. That sort of bowling cannonball move.
Here are your winners.
Sit down, crucifix.
The Horseman, Austin.
All right.
The Brawler, Jonathan Williams.
So the Originals with a big victory.
Originals.
Seemingly working together fine now. No signs outwardly, you might say, that there is any sort of contention between the two. Whether that's true or not is something we still need to figure out. But in the meantime, speaking of the Brawler's opponent last week, Webby, the champion, is facing Logan in non-title action tonight. Logan and Webby have a small rivalry going back a number of months. Mostly because he doesn't like Logan's music or his tendencies to be British. I thought that was a pile driver, but maybe I missed that part. Whatever. All right. That's right, Dave. If Webby loses this, how mad would he be? I can't see the champ losing, but in all fairness, Logan has been on a bit of a tear as of late. And here he comes.
Making his way to the ring from New Hampshire, weighing in at 272 pounds, the
It does sound nasty.
Pat Webster.
All right. Champ is here and out first, unusually. So Webby, after his big victory last week, agreed to the Hell in a Cell match at Unbreakable. And it will be Austin challenging one last time for the heavyweight title. And here he comes.
And his opponent from the United States of America, weighing in at 241 pounds, Logan.
I think the reason why they don't do it, Kurt, why they wouldn't do a crucifix pile driver, I think it'd be hard to control your opponent. And the last thing you want to do, especially with the pile driver, because it can be so dangerous, as we know from Steve Austin's broken neck, that you want to be in control of that move. So I suspect that's the reason why most of the time you don't see people doing that kind of fancier moves before doing the pile driver, tombstone or otherwise. But, you know, who knows, right? Given the skill of wrestlers today, you probably could do it, but, you know, just one accident. But people still do the pile driver, and, I mean, that's been 2 decades since Austin broke his neck, so. All right. It is Logan in the ring, ready to roll. Webby, I'm sure, has looked forward to this match all day. I think he'd love nothing better than to get his hands on Logan, who looked like he was trying to run out of the ring there for a second. Comes in with a drop kick. Webby gets a hold of him, though. The champ throws him into the corner, follows it up by a clothesline. You would have to think if Logan gets the win here, he would be next in line for the championship after that match with Austin. But that's easier said than done. Strike to Webby's forehead, sends him to the mat. Webby locks up and then clothesline sends him down. It's true. It's true. Yeah, S9 checks. Kurt just said, pile driver is pretty safe if you do it right. Every move can be bad if done wrong. Most every move, I would say. You can do certain moves wrong and it's all right, because usually it just looks dumb. But, yeah, pretty much any sort of higher risk elevation move is going to be dangerous. All right, Logan goes for a pin. Be it, you know, jumping off a top rope or any of that kind of stuff. I mean, there's lots of suspicions that Chris Benoit's problems began because of the amount of times he would do that headbutt drop off the top rope that led to concussion syndromes quite often. All right, so Logan working away on the leg, stretching. And now working on Webby, tosses him into the corner, tries to follow up. Does catch him with a bit of a stinger splash there, it looked like. However, Webby catches him and is able to throw him up and over. Working on the arm. Logan fights his way out with a forearm strike. Now picks up Webby, able to dump him onto his back. Can Logan take the champ out? Whoa! It's a zigzag, or not a zigzag, shoot, can't remember the term. Can't remember the right. There's the zigzag. There we go. Goes for the pin. Is he going to get an upset? 1, 2. No. Webby kicks out. Logan surprised. I cannot remember Dolph Ziggler's other signature move. All right. Grabs a hold of him. Picks him up. Tosses him on his back. It's a German suplex time. Multiple Germans taking him down. Going down to suplex down. And 3. Kurt says, I still think the suplex pile driver looks the most deadly. Scott Steiner did it so well. It is true. And now it's another suplex, a standing angry panda slam. 1, 2. Oh, Logan kicks out of that one. So close. Picks up Logan, but Logan able to turn this around with a clothesline of his own. Misses, though. Panda slam looked like that was going to be the end of this, but Logan able to escape. Not often lately competitors have been able to get out of that. Logan likes Kurt. Armbar working away on Kurt. Is Kurt going to submit to the armbar? No, he's fighting his way out. He's turned it over. He's throwing some punches now. The arm is sore, but Logan's still able to continue. Throws Webby into the corner. Misses on the drop kick, though. Two misses in a row from both of them. Picks him up and slams him over his head. The champ is back in control. Lazily kicks Logan. Now just wrenching again on that head, neck, vice move. Webby going into danger zone. Going to the top rope. Waiting on Logan to get up. What is he going to do? He's up there, but Logan able to avoid anything and actually ducks under whatever Webby was up to. Webby in the end ends up missing completely and puts himself into jeopardy. Logan shakes him off. Logan with a brilliant opportunity does not lock the leg, though. One that never seems to pin anybody. Giving him the business. Lana, danger zone. Logan catches the champ again. Putting the boots to the champ. Oh, comes in, catches him with a natural selection. Going up. And, oh, knees up by Webby. Stops Logan's progress. Is this where this match changes? Big clothesline by the champion. Now raining some strikes down onto Logan. Picks him up to do some more. Oh, the forearms and elbows. Now fists. My goodness, just devastating. Now he waits for Logan to get back to his feet. Logan is wobbly. Picks him up. Looks like it's going to be another, and it is. It's another panda slam. He's got him. Down he goes. This could be it right here. 1, 2, 3, and Webby gets the win. The champ is not going to be easily taken out, and certainly not to Logan, although Logan made a good effort and almost caught the champ out on a couple of occasions. The zigzag leading to probably his best chance with that 2 count. But Webby able to get out, throws his weight around, and takes him to Germantown, and then finishes him off with a couple of panda slams, which between that and the major fisticuffs that were happening right before it, just left Logan with nothing left to fight with, and the champ gets a victory.
Here is your winner.
I like how it ends on Logan almost getting a pin. But nonetheless, Webby with another big victory leading up to his match against Austin. He will be ready, willing, and able to take on the leader of the D&D Originals in the Hell in a Cell. All right. Here we go. It is Chris versus Kurt in our first big match. Can Kurt take on the man who eliminated him at Royal Revolution from the Rumble? and gain a victory. He has had modicum of success against Chris, but Chris has beaten him on a couple of occasions. So this will be a little matter of revenge going into Unbreakable. Okay, while we're looking that up, I wanted to check on, or while this match gets started, I just wanted to look something up. Just statistically to kind of see where we're at as far as who is challenging for the title Unbreakable.
Making his way to the ring from Greensboro, North Carolina, weighing in at 242 pounds, Christopher the Professor.
Alright, so it is going to be the Originals versus the Dangerous Alliance at Unbreakable. So this is kind of the first big opportunity for these two sides to collide. So Chris and Anthony will take on Dave and Kurt for the championship. Time to teach a hipster some original pain. There you go. Here he comes. Here comes Kurt.
And his opponent from Ohio, weighing in at 200.
Oh, I still got him saying Ohio. My apologies.
One half of the champion, Kurt.
I thought I fixed this, but apparently not. Still need to fix that. Sorry, Kurt. We'll do that this evening once we're done streaming. Alrighty, so it is Kurt versus Chris in our one of two matches between the two championships, contender and champion. Yeah, it's a lot of work to be done, but certainly I am okay making tweaks when they need to be made, so I just forgot. yeah, exactly. Alright, here we go. Stretching, readying, and now we're off. They collide in the center of the ring. Oh, Chris picks up Kurt and then just drops him on his knee. But Kurt straight up no-sells that, throws him into the corner. Turns Chris around again. Turns this whole thing around very quickly. And Chris is now on the back foot. Kurt takes Chris, wrenches his arm around, rolls him over, and then drops a knee on top of him. Oh, elbow to the midsection. Chris comes away with a European uppercut that catches Kurt. Now they're working on each other. Chris chases Kurt outside the ring, a kick to the midsection, followed by a strike, and now he throws him back into the center of the ring. Runs back in himself. Boot to the face, very disrespectable. Yeah, I hate that arm move too. If I knew what it was, I would take it out, because they all do it, and it drives me nuts, because it seems terribly ineffective. That one in that vice grip on the face, that's another one I'm not a fan of. The consistent sort of rest hold move almost. Drops a leg on his throat, goes for a cheap pin. One! Nothing comes of that. Kurt able to kick out immediately. Chris, on the other hand, psyching himself up, comes in with a strike. Picks him up, tosses him over again. Again, sort of psyching himself up, getting himself ready. Misses on that strike, though. Kurt still a bit dazed, but then tackles Chris, knocking him to the ground. Stomps on the back of the leg, drops a knee on his lower back. Picks him up. Comes in, turns him over. Now he's putting pressure on the arm. That is a stretch and a half right there. Puts the knee into the back, then wrenches on the elbows. You've got to think that that one hurts a lot. Chris trying to fight his way out of it. Does. And he's shaking his arm after the fact, so it wasn't fun. But not completely down as he's able to use it to take advantage of Kurt. Now he's got Kurt up, looking to guillotine him off the top of the ropes, which he does. Picks him up again. However, an arm drag takedown takes Chris over. Chris not able to recover very quickly, and Kurt's got him. Oh, boot to the face, just showing him no respect. One. Kurt almost had him there, but only a count of one, surprisingly. Elbow to the forehead. Picking Chris up, but Chris turns this over and reverses it. Back body drop, basically. And then the European uppercut lift into the air. Gathers strength against Kurt, who's reeling now. Chris waiting for Kurt to get to his feet. Comes in, takes him down, gets him into the sharpshooter. He's got it locked in, but Kurt turns over, fights his way out. Thrown back into the ring post, or into the turnbuckle, then a clothesline catches Kurt. Two. No. Kurt able to avoid the pin on that one. Takes him down again, able to turn things around. Kurt comes towards, drops a kick, misses mostly. Drops another one. Waiting for Chris to get to his feet. Chris is stumbling and bumbling. Kurt not going to wait for it. Lays him out and then just throws him off that top rope. Now Kurt, crept in the corner, gives him the signal. High running knee catches Chris. Chris is in deep trouble. He's bleeding. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. I thought Chris was not going to escape that one. So Kurt starts working on the elbow again, stretching that back out. Dave saying, come on, Kurt. Chris fights his way out. Wrong name in my head there. Picks him up. Press slam attempt, but no. Kurt reverses and catches Chris. Jumps on the top of Chris, kicks him over one more time. Drops a foot right on the top of his head again. Oh, he's picking him up. It's the finisher now. It's going to be the Black Mass. Catches him with it. Only thing is, he's too close to the ropes. He drags him into the middle of the ring. Is Chris down and out? 1, 2, 3. He is. Kurt wins. Apologies there. Wait. Screamed a little too loud. Catches him with that boot to the head, which just preps him up for the Black Mass. And that is all she wrote. The press slam European uppercut looked good there, as did this move. Hipster on my boot. Lazy pinning attempts, I think, is the feature of this match. But that high knee by Kurt pretty much was the end of the road here. And the just devastating effect of that Black Mass.
Here is your winner, Kurt.
Allows Kurt to get the big victory over his opponent. And some revenge against Chris. Heading towards their big tag team match coming up in 2 weeks' time. Kurt celebrating as he does with that victory. All right, it is Dave versus Anthony. Remind me to delete that later. All right. Dave with an opportunity to gain yet another victory for the Danger Us Alliance. Time to squash a buck. Anthony, of course, a much smaller competitor than Dave. There's no doubt about that. So this should be an opportunity for Dave to really show the strength of the team in this match coming up. But we're about to find out. As here comes Dave to the ring.
Making his way to the ring from Baltimore, Maryland, weighing in at 281 pounds, one half of the Tag Team Champions, Dave the King Baker.
Dave has been, along with Kurt, two-time tag team champions, the first to do that in the history of DCW. And they have been on a roll as of late. Got to think Dave feels pretty confident going into this match. So for Anthony, he's got his work cut out for him, but I'm sure he'll be wanting to get a very good showing in this match, as this is an opportunity for the challengers to make a statement, especially after the defeat in the match with Kurt.
And his opponent from California, weighing in at 220 pounds, Anthony.
All right, so here he is. It's Anthony representing the originals in this match, trying to do better than his partner did in the last one, which ended with Chris getting taken out with the black mass as Kurt got the big win. But here we go. And we're underway. Two of them lock up in the center of the ring. Dave catches him right out the gate. Astonis in trouble. Kick to the back. Astonis gets to his feet, though, and clotheslines the big man out of the ring. Now picking up Dave, who's already dazed. Throws him back into the ring. Thought he would take a little bit of advantage of that, but he doesn't. That does give Dave a chance to recuperate. And then a sidewalk slam catches Anthony, but Anthony trying to get back to his feet. However, Dave in there immediately pushes and slams his head into the turnbuckle, but Anthony is able to fire back. Pulls him and throws him to the opposite turnbuckle, comes in with a big strike that catches Dave. Big man might even be in trouble here, rolled over by Anthony. And then a drop kick to the back of the neck. But Dave able to get out of that. Picks up Anthony and drops him in a guillotine. Boot to the stomach. Kick to the elbow. What can Dave do here? Goes for the pinning and move. One. Not enough. Elbow shot by Anthony catches Dave. Throws Dave into the corner, now follows it up with a high forearm strike, and then tries and does catch Dave. Throws him into the ropes, and it's a 619. Springboard. Nope, he's going off the top rope. Goes for a splash, which he catches him. Elbow Dave in the dick. Up again. Is he going to try one more time? Oh, he tries to go for a frog splash, but gets all knees. And then a spine buster. 1, 2. Almost caught Anthony out there. Dave not happy with himself there. Wanted that 3 count. Anthony wobbly. Dave's got him set up. He's got him. Oh, but Anthony gets out. Oh, reverses it and comes away with a clothesline. Looked like Dave was going for a pedigree, but it did not work out. Suplex to the bigger man. Picks him up. Looks like he's going to try it again. He does. My goodness. Gotta give Anthony credit. He is making this hard on Dave. Another suplex, 3 in a row. Going back to that top rope, looking for another splash. What's it going to be? Nope, he waves him up. And now dives in and catches him. It's a Hurricane Rana off the top rope. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. Holy cow, I thought that might have been it. That was really close. So here we go again. Once again going to the high rent district. It is. Now he's waiting for him again to get to his feet. Dave is wobbly, and then just a leaping shoulder tackle knocks him down. Anthony looking raring to go. Picks Dave up. Tosses him off the ropes. Ducks down, comes in. Oh, and misses on his enziguri, it looked like. Couple of strikes by Dave. It's an opportunity for Dave to finally get back into this match after basically being controlled pretty strongly. And now he's up. And down goes Anthony. And goes for the pin. 1. No. Anthony able to get out of that. Dave needs to work hard. Picks him back up. Kick to the midsection. He's got him for the... Nope. Goes for the power bomb. I thought it was going to be a pedigree, but instead he's going to power bomb him into the turnbuckle. Picks him back up, but Anthony able to reverse. Probably should have just kept him on the ground. And now Anthony is going for a move and does catch Dave again. Again, the big, high-risk, quick, speedy moves have definitely hurt Dave and has allowed Anthony to continue the attack. But Anthony lets Dave get to his feet. Goes for it again. It's another 619. Oh! Combination connection. What is Anthony going to do? It seems like he's waiting for Dave to get to his feet before he does the next move. He's waiting patiently. Dave crawling away, looking to get to the opposite ropes. I think Anthony may have made a huge mistake here, not going for it when he had him. And Dave now turns around, closes. Anthony doesn't do anything. He's coming in the hard way. Oh! Picked up suplex. I don't know what Anthony was trying to do there. Armbar by Dave. Oh, but Anthony able to get out of it fairly quickly. Dave working away on Anthony. Oh, but Anthony able to come back. Fires back. Goes to the top rope. He's coming in with another frog splash, and he does catch Dave again. It has been mostly Anthony the latter half of this match. This could be trouble. 1, 2. Dave kicks out again. This has been a dangerous match for Dave. Every time it seems like he's starting to get control, Anthony just seems to come in like a little gnat, catch him, and then jump and leap and terrorize Dave. He's coming in again from the top rope, waiting for Dave to get to his feet again. Is it a shoulder tackle? Is it a Hurricane Rana? What is it going to be? He jumps and misses. I don't know what his plan was, but he completely flubbed that one. Dave tosses Anthony into the corner. Turns Anthony over, is working away on him. It's a chokehold, but Anthony able to get out of it. Dave tries to pick him up. Things running a bit slowly here. Spine buster. Goes for the pin. Here we go. 1, 2. Oh my gosh, I thought that was it. I thought that was it. Dave had got Anthony. That was a 2 3/4 at least. However, he's got him set up for the pedigree now. Got him up for it and drops him. Goes for the pin. This should be it. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. Where is Anthony getting this from? Kicks out again. Another opportunity for Dave, but Anthony catches him with a jawbreaker. After taking so much damage, once again goes for the 619. Connects. Now he's waiting again on those ropes. Waving at Dave to get up. Dave on his feet now. Anthony comes in, but misses again and falls on his backside. Dave misses on the kick, though. Oh, and Anthony able to get out of this. But Dave catches and reverses. And now puts him down. This is a time for him to work his magic. Work on him. He's got him in some sort of inverted figure 4 type move. Putting pressure on Anthony's knees. Is he going to give up? No. Lets him go. Doesn't go for the submission. Probably a mistake, as we can see Anthony kicked away from that. Dave having all sorts of trouble with the littler competitor. Oh, clotheslined out of the ring. Now here comes Anthony. He looks like he's getting ready to leap. He does! Oh my goodness, he drops a knee from the top rope to the floor. Picks Dave up, tosses him in the ring. This is the opportunity that Anthony wants. He needs to get this done right here, right now. Up in the top rope. Elbow drop onto the back of Dave. Rolls him over. This could be it right here. 1, 2. But sloppy cover. Probably is what saved Dave there. For learning anything, you need to lock that leg in. Dave catches him with a big old strike, but misses with the second and takes an enziguri to the face. Anthony going up one more time. The high-risk maneuvers have been plentiful tonight. Dave trying to get back to his feet again. Oh, and able to duck whatever that was. Dave needs to finish him off. This match has been wearing on both competitors. Oh, he's got him set up again. It's the pedigree! Pinning 1. Nope. 1, 2. Got a little ahead of myself. 3. Dave gets a really hard-fought victory. Anthony put up a good bit of resistance, but the Dangerous Alliance come away with 2 straight victories over the challengers. That's got to have them feeling pretty good about themselves. That was a lot of work, a lot of effort. And as Dave just said, I had to make him look good. But Anthony, unable to beat Dave in the match. So Dave is happy, and his partner with his victory earlier. You've got to admit these two look really strong heading towards Unbreakable. They're on a great winning streak so far. That was a lot of shine. Yeah, that was, Kurt. All right, so next up, it's New Look Talon versus Devin. Talon coming out for his first match post, what was, I guess, Downfall, really. And I don't think he had a match in Downfall, so there you go. Yeah, they still stick out. It's the same outfit, so yeah. I gave him kind of a Wolverine look, basically. Oh, goodness. Here he comes out first. It is Talon.
Making his way to the ring from parts unknown, weighing in at 218 pounds, the real deal.
Will he turn to Trip? I mean, who knows, right? Alrighty, he's in the ring. Ready to get back on the road after missing some time. He'll want to get a few victories under his belt. And he is facing one half of the Simply Unprofessionals tag team, Devin. The longest entrance of all the entrances. Alrighty. Devin will be looking to get a victory here. He hasn't had the greatest of luck lately.
And his opponent
In singles
from
or
Detroit,
in
Michigan,
tag
weighing
team.
in at 255 pounds, Devin.
This entrance music is so long I had to cut things over about 3 times to make it fit. Otherwise they're just going to be repetitive as all get out. Might have to give Devin his own music for this entrance alone. Alrighty, I mean, to be fair, Rob has his own music, so does Ross, so. Alrighty. Here we go. Talon versus Devin is right now. They lock up in the center of the ring. Devin forces Talon back. Pushes him into the corner. Referee trying to get them to move. Interrupts. And Devin catches him before he even gets out of the corner with a big strike. Talon with a big drop kick, though, catches Devin in return. Kick to the small of the back. Talon steps on his arm, and again, bashing on that wrist area, trying to keep him from being able to connect with any sort of submission moves. Trying to sort of weaken Devin to the point where he can't lock anything in. But Devin comes in, springs up, and does a back body drop. Or not a back body drop. What about a backflip, I guess, on him. And then catches him. Oof. With kick to the midsection and a strike and another forearm strike. Shivers him again. Talon working his way in this match. Wants to go up the line to try and compete for other titles. Oh, Devin comes in. Big old kick. It is it is about as long as a Triple H entrance, that's true. Talon reversed over. Knee to the back, connected. Devin now working away, rear naked choke. Talon's in trouble. Trying to fight his way out of it. So far, Devin's able to conquer him. Will he let up or will he submit? Oh, instead, Talon stands back up. He's back to his feet. Elbow. And another. Forearm strike again. Popular choice. Throws him over the top ropes. Tries to connect and then does. Catches him with the tip of his foot in an enziguri that just cratered Devin and sent him to the floor. They are outside the ring now. Talon picks Devin up and drops him face first onto the stairs. Misses with a follow-up kick. Does catch him with the knee. Winding Devin and just a slap of disrespect. That's fired up Devin. He's come back now after that move. And he's going to share the pain. Oh, but he throws him into the side barrier rather than into the steps. Oh, but then cranks him on the steps there. We are up to 7. Devin's going to sneak in at 7. Talon coming out, but no, Devin comes back out again. Maybe that was a mistake. Slides back in. Talon has the advantage, but Devin grabs him and tosses him into the far corner. Drops a kick. Catches him. Oof. Jawbreaker for Talon gets him out of trouble. Oof. Devin's in deep, deep water now. Kick. Puts him down to his knees. Comes in with a big old shining wizard. 1, 2. Oof. Talon almost got the pin there. That would have been big for Talon coming back. You want to make hay with this sucker. But Devin able to get his way out. Talon throws him into the corner. Follows up with a forearm strike, which sends Devin down. Devin's grabbing his head. Talon steps on his arm. And again. And a third time. Dragging him towards the center of the ring. And he goes for a pin. Ooh. 2. Tried to use the top rope to his advantage, but did not work out. Devin catches him, though. Picks him back up again. Turns him over and... oh! Boot to the throat. Devin is in control, but Jawbreaker puts an end to that. Kick to the midsection. Devin's up and in trouble again. Oh. Pinning attempt. Not this time. Even cheating, he couldn't get a pin. So, of course, this time he doesn't even get a 1. Going to the top rope. Talon looking to take advantage of this. Oh, but the knees come up. Devin catches him. Game freezes for a second, but we're back. Talon back up. Devin picks him up. Oh, but Talon fights out of it. Comes in with a big clothesline, which catches Devin. Talon picks him back up to his feet. Throws him into the corner again. Yeah, so devastating it stopped time. That's right. Turns him around, pushes him into the corner. Talon kicks. Goes up to the second rope. Oh, second turnbuckle. Canadian Destroyer. Pinning attempt. 1, 2. No, Devin kicks out. Devin's been in trouble for the last half of this match now. Talon definitely taking advantage of him. Looking to go for a high-risk move. He's up on the top rope. From the top shelf where they keep the peanut butter. High cross body. Sort of caught Devin there. Goes for the pin. 1, 2. No. Talon, he's got an idea, apparently. It consisted of kicking him in the back of the neck again. Drops another boot, this time on the face. Goes for another pin. 1, 2. As we said, those kind of covers are just not going to get the victory, not in DCW. Don't know what organization he came from before that he thought it could. Oh, but he's just... I think he's wrenching on his face. Is he pulling out his mouth? It's hard to tell from this angle. We need the cameraman to come around, but the hard cam seems to be our only angle right now for this. Working on the face area. I think it's a chin lock, but I can't honestly say for sure. Devin is fighting to get out. He's got him up and does a reverse sort of jawbreaker move to escape there. Talon has got him in trouble again, though. Devin has really not had loads of offense in this, and Talon has just been wreaking havoc against Devin. Devin trying to go up to the top rope. Instead gets a boot for his pleasure as he's on the outside. Falls all the way out. And now being counted out. Talon standing on the apron. Looks like he's waiting for Devin. Devin gets to his feet. Talon jumps, or tries to get to his feet, but Talon jumps down now. Closes the distance. Stomping on Devin. Oof. Big strikes, but Devin catches the third one. Tries to pick him up, but Talon blocks it. Elbow to the back of the ear. Kicked by Devin. Reversing that, but then Talon reverses that. Power slam. Oh, onto the neck. Ouch. They do love to play with these counts. He's going to throw him in at 6. He's on the apron, though. Drops a fist on him, then boots him in the back of the head, and then climbs in at 7. Kick to the midsection. This sets him up. Again for that drop of that neck and head, shoulder onto the knee. 2, 3. Oh my goodness, that was so close. That hand was coming down. Devin's in deep trouble. He has not got a lot of offense in the last little while. Caught out again. Oh my goodness. He's bleeding. 1, 2, 3. And there it is. Talon on his first match back for a while gets the win. Yeah, sunset flip on, whatever. It looks an awful lot like a Canadian Destroyer to be as well, so there you go. Hello, there was my mouse for a second, randomly. There we go. They're similar-ish. How about that? Talon with a big victory. Devin can't feel too good. That's another loss. He's been tallying up quite a number of those lately. And I'm sure he doesn't want to continue that streak by any stretch of the imagination. So here we are. It's the main event time. Yeah. Okay, fine, Kurt. You're right. I'm wrong. A powerbomb looks like a pile driver to you, too. All right, it is for the Triple Crown champion, the former champion, Donnie, taking on Goose. This is a rematch of, well, after a fashion of the Triple Crown match, it's obviously a Triple Crown match, the Triple Threat match that they faced each other at Redemption. Donnie hoping to get the win here. Goose, of course, hoping to retain. I know you are. It's fine. Don't worry about it. You just give me crap. I'm okay with that. Sometimes I need it.
The contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the Triple Crown Championship.
Here comes Donnie. Our main event is about to begin. Donnie is looking to regain his championship that he lost. Of course, Donnie beat Rob just before redemption for the championship, so this title has definitely changed hands quite frequently compared to previous to this championship, these last couple months, where the championship was held by two men almost exclusively. Goose wants to retain here. He certainly would love to do nothing more than to beat Donnie once and again, putting an end to his ability to challenge him. Donnie wants that title back. He needs it back, he told me earlier today. So it'll be interesting to see how these two men confront one another. Goose is ready to go. Donnie is ready to go. And we have a Triple Crown Championship about to be fought over.
Introducing the challenger from Louisville, Kentucky, weighing in at 245 pounds, Don.
There he is. The challenger is ready to go.
Introducing the champion from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 267 pounds. He is the Triple Crown champion, Goose.
Goose looks fired up, looks serious, looks ready to go. The champion ready to defend his belt. Only won 2 weeks ago. Goose, of course, held the heavyweight championship from Royal Revolution to, or not Royal Revolution, from, what was the name of the pay-per-view? I can't remember the name of the pay-per-view. Whoopsie. All right, here we go. Oh, chop, chop. Strike. Tries to catch him with a cutter, it looked like, but not able to do it, but is able to power slam him. And goes for a quick pin. One. Champion looking like he wanted to come out like a house of fire. Ooh, pardon me. Goose putting pressure on the arm. Oh! And then caught out as Donnie's able to get out of that. Of course, Goose lost the title at Distractorama against Webby, and then forms up with the D&D original shortly thereafter. Their goal, take and keep the titles away from the unprofessionals, amongst other goals, of course. Need Mountain Dew. Turns him over, looking for a pin. The referee a bit slow. Not even a 1 in that process. Donnie works away on Goose now. Kick to the back. Is squeezing away. Hits him again. You can tell how much this title means to him. Donnie's working hard. Fighting with every ounce of strength to try and keep Goose off. Reverses again. Turns him over. He's got it in. Oh, briefly, but the calf crusher unable to make progress. Donnie goes for the pin. 1. Goose still not ready for it yet. Still not in the position to pin him. Said I can't see. Nice. Here he comes. Flying forearm, though, misses on that connection. Goose able to work. Oh, but immediately gets a leaping clothesline, which catches him out. Donnie wanting this one badly. Goose, however, catches him while he's busy more or less stroking his own ego and is able to flip him over. Goose waits for Donnie to get to his feet, and it's a code breaker in the middle of the ring. Donnie in trouble. Would the champ retain here? 1, 2. No. Goose picks up Donnie now, but Donnie arm drag takedown. Catches Goose out. Picks him up now, moving him towards those ropes again to the turnbuckle. Slams his head in. 1, 2, 3. We're going to count 10. Here we go again. Kicks to the back, to the heels. Trying to soften him up, dropping an elbow on the knee. Stomps on the arm. Goose is in jeopardy. Kick to the back now. Stood up. Can Donnie take advantage? He's going for it again. He's got that calf crusher locked in this time. Will Goose? No, Goose does not tap out. Goose comes straight back and gets his way out of it. Slaps him right in the face. Drags him towards the center of the ring. Drops an elbow on the chest. Gets him back on his feet and then just gets flipped over. Donnie working away. Oh! Clotheslines his throat, basically, off that top rope. Now Donnie leaps up. Getting ready to pull off a move once Goose gets to his feet. He's up there. He leaps and catches him with a high cross body from the top rope to the floor. Goose fights out of it, though, surprisingly. Throws him across to the other barrier. Kick. Catches Donnie. Goose has got him set up, but cannot get him locked down. Oh my goodness. Combination after combination after combination. And Goose is bleeding. This has been a very bloody affair here at Blast tonight. Elbow. Oh, and then a smash into the post sends Donnie bleeding. Now both parties are bleeding like stuck pigs. Goose comes in now, has advantage after that fracas on the outside. Picking him up to his feet. Donnie in trouble. Goose comes off the ropes, shoulder barge, and then tries to go for another. Instead, he goes to the top rope after Donnie thought he got him. Big double axe handle off the top rope. Trying to turn him over, looking like he's trying to get him in the walls of Jericho. He's got him in there. But Donnie able to get out. Tries to go for a strike and misses. Catches him in the back of the head. And Goose is just taking it very lackadaisical as he waits for Donnie to get back on his feet. Donnie is in trouble. He's winded, but he's able to reverse that move. Catches Goose again. Picks him up and splatters him. It's a slam to the face. Waiting. He's got Goose again. He's got him up. Styles clash incoming. Turns him over. He's in the ropes. 1, 2. No. I think Donnie thought he had him there. He now is going for it. It is time. It is the flying forearm. And it is, and it connects. Goose is in trouble. Are we going to see a new champion right here? Here we go. 1, 2, 3. We have a new champion, and it is the same as the old one. Donnie regains the Triple Crown Championship against Goose. with another amazing flying forearm, the same way he got the championship from Rob. And once again, the Originals lose the title. Within 2 weeks, they've lost the only 2 titles they had. Going for the pin here. Could not make it work out. And Goose just not able to get that final ending. And in the end, the combination styles clash roll up. Pin put an end to Goose. Or no, not that styles clash. The flying forearm.
And new Triple Crown champion, Dawn.
So Donnie gains his 2nd championship as we end Blast, celebrating with the fans. Another championship victory, and an important one for Donnie as he regains the championship he lost at Redemption.